Oh my God, it's so good to see you. I heard a rumor that you want to hear about the best major at Western. Good, you've come to the right place. Welcome back to Western Wave Productions, where we bring you from campus to career. I'm Zoe, and in today's video interview, we are speaking to marketing alumni Rebecca Andrews. Before we get started, make sure to check out the marketing program's website using the QR code here or the link below. Now I'll hand it off to Preston, who will be interviewing Rebecca.
Thank you so much for coming in today, Rebecca. Let's get right into the questions. To start, I'd like to know what brought you to Western.
I grew up in Birch Bay, so not too far from here, and I'm also a first-generation student. My mom didn't really know how to take me to college campuses and go to schools and stuff like that, so whenever I did visit a college, it was just because of a school field trip or something. So I came to Western when I was in 5th grade for Compass to Campus, and then I also went to UW when I was in high school, and I just remember having a better experience on the college campus at Western. The people were really friendly, and I thought the college campus was beautiful. I guess Western was the clear choice for me. I just had a better experience here.
That definitely makes sense. Transitioning to talking about your experience here, what was the favorite marketing class that you took?
I say that there's two. I took Dan's IMC class 3 times. I worked my way up from a content creator all the way up to managing director. And that class helped me a lot to build my portfolio and to get experience with clients and actually helping people. And then also in that class, we did a creative brief, and in Ed's capstone class, we had to do a final assessment, and in that assessment, we did stuff like positioning, targeting, finding your value of your product, and that tied in really well to Dan's creative brief, and it just reinforced that those are the stuff that you should be looking for when you're dealing with clients, and it's stuff that I still use now in my marketing agency.
When you were on campus at Western here, what sort of club activities did you participate in?
So I went to school when COVID was happening, and so junior year is when we came back, and I didn't really know anyone, and I'm also really shy. Talking to people makes me nervous and stuff. So I had reached out to Kat, and she suggested that I join SMA, and so I went to a meeting, and I made a friend there, and I decided to keep going. I became the vice president of SMA the following year, and I learned a lot of stuff doing that.
What would you say makes the marketing program unique compared to other majors?
So I was also the social media manager for the marketing program, and so I've had a lot of opportunity to talk to students in the program, and I think the answer to that is the community that we have in the marketing program. I took a couple classes outside the marketing program and listened to what my peers have said, and in other majors it's just not the same. You don't connect the same. We do a lot of group projects in the marketing program, so you're kind of forced to build those connections. But in the end, it's the greatest resource you can have is your community, and you have a lot of that in the marketing program.
Was that something that was mainly in class, or was there also outside of class connection opportunities you did as well? Or
because of all of my leadership roles, there were a lot of outside events that I took part in, and I would say that even if you aren't in a leadership role, you should go to those outside events, combined with having to do those group projects. That's what gave me my community.
As a graduate from the marketing program here at Western, what marketing roles have you had?
So I've only had one marketing role, and that is creating my own agency. So I didn't set out on creating an agency right after I graduated. I wanted to have a 9-to-5, work some jobs, get to know some things before I started my own business, but it didn't work out that way. Dan connected me with a client who wanted his help, but he just had a lot on his plate, and he said that their values and my values connected a lot because I made a creative brief in Dan's IMC class, and I made a business, and my values and their values connected really well. So that was the opportunity that fell on my lap, and so I made a business, and that's what I've been doing since I graduated 2 years ago. I'm a founder and CEO of a marketing business.
Going a bit more into detail about that, have you only had that one client this whole time? Have you acquired new clients? What's that sort of looked like for you?
Yeah, so I have that one client. Their name is Alan and Unger. They're a diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging consulting company. And I also do marketing work for my mom. She has a catering company. And so it's just those two clients, I think, right now, because I kind of do feel that imposter syndrome of having my business just from right after graduating college, and I kind of have that I don't know what I'm doing. I've kind of, for the past 2 years, I've kind of been trying to nail down my services and my processes with these two companies, and then hopefully soon I'm going to expand. I'm going to get on Fiverr and stuff and get more clients that way, hopefully.
Going back to the classes that you took at Western, specifically in regards to marketing, do you feel like that there was anything in particular that helped you prepare for starting your own business like that?
Definitely the connections that I have that I got through the marketing program, through my professors and through my friends. There's a lot of times where I'm stumbling because, it's just me doing all the work for this client. Sometimes I'm stuck, and so I reach out to my connections on LinkedIn and I ask for people's help when it comes to like email marketing or like analytics. Like I was never great at analytics, so I have a lot of friends in the marketing program who went into specializing in analytics, so I'll reach out to them for help and they'll help me.
Yep, it's me again. Unsure of what's going on in the marketing program? I know I was until I signed up for the Marketing Compass. The Marketing Compass is an email newsletter that includes the latest and greatest about what's going on in the marketing program. It highlights current students, professors, and fun games. So what are you waiting for? Sign up today using the QR code here or the link in the description. Now let's get back to Preston and Rebecca.
Is there anything that you wish that you would have done during your time at Western that you did?
Yeah, there were definitely some clubs that I wish I did, some cultural clubs that I would have gone to. There was a dance club that I really wanted to go to, but I never did because I was too scared. As you get older, you realize to like not care what other people think. And so if I could have gone back, I definitely would have done those clubs. And I think it would have helped with my confidence. When you graduate, you're connecting with people and meeting new people all on your own. And you have to have the confidence to be able to do that. And I think doing things now that you're scared of will help you in the future to connect with other people, especially if you're going into a new role and you're meeting new people from different parts of the country and stuff. You have to learn how to communicate effectively, and I think doing those things now will help you in the future for sure.
And then what advice would you give to a current student like myself to help succeed professionally?
I think that's been the theme of my whole chat is to network and build connections, because especially with your professors, because they have the experience, they have the connections, and so they will help you to connect with the right person to get a job, or if you need help with analytics, for example, they'll know who to connect you with so that you can succeed. I still have professors who reach out to me with jobs that they think I'd be good in. And so really building your connections with your professors and with your peers, because those people are the ones who are going to help you once you graduate.
Just to reiterate, do you keep in contact with people from Western, and what does that look like for you?
I still keep in touch with the professors, and I have a network of friends that I gained through IMC because we were doing so many group projects together that we just built a really strong relationship. I had 2 people reach out to me this week with job interviews, and I reached out to 2 people with jobs I think they would be good for, and just building a strong community, yes, it's definitely going to help you once you graduate.
If you could leave a current Western student with one single piece of advice, what would it be?
I'll give you 2. First one, definitely build that network. And the second piece is don't compare yourself to other students. I found myself doing that a lot once I graduated. And even when I did decide to build my business and get that license, I still was comparing myself to other people because I wasn't making the same that they were making. I wasn't elevating the same way they were growing in their roles. So just don't compare yourself to other people. You're on your own path, and yeah.
Thank you so much for your time, David. We appreciate you coming out and speaking with us.
Of course, anything for Western.
Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to Rebecca for coming in and talking to us. Make sure to check out the Western Marketing website linked below and sign up for the Marketing Compass so that you don't miss out on what's happening in the marketing program. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.